Good, y'all. Fusion here, back with another video. We're gonna go ahead and continue with the bracket. We're gonna do Nothing Was the Same versus Certified Lover Boy. This is gonna be a quick one. Nothing Was the Same is probably my favorite Drake album. It switches sometimes between Nothing Was the Same and Take Care, but I think I like Nothing Was the Same more than Take Care, maybe slightly, but that's what I would go with personally. I went through Certified Lover Boy. That may be one of Drake's worst projects. I don't like a lot of what was his bars on there. I enjoyed the parts where he really wasn't rapping on it. He had good features, but I think the features seemed really good because he wasn't on them. He's a rapper, so I'm expecting good rap lines, good rap bars. They don't gotta be lyrical miracle, whatever the fuck. They don't gotta be super deep. If that's what I'm looking for, I'll go put on Kendrick, Absol, Mick Jenkins, Earl Sweatshirt. If I'm looking for deeper concepts, but not, lyrical words, Vince Staples, Saba. What am I going to Drake for? This has been my struggle with this bracket. When is there a reason for me to listen to Drake? If I'm at a kickback, I'm not putting on no fucking Drake. Future, I'm gonna put on Future. I'm gonna put on Thug. If that's not it, then I'll go put on SZA. Like, there's almost zero reason for me to put this dude on sometimes, and it feels like a chore. It feels like a chore when I'm having to listen to him. That shit don't be hitting, bro. It just doesn't. It just doesn't hit. So I'm going with Nothing Was the Same, but I'm not really done with what we're talking about here. But I'm going with Nothing Was the Same. I'm going to try to get through these two brackets this week so I can try to upload again maybe Tuesday or Wednesday next week. But I'm going to... how can I say this? Yeah, Nothing Was the Same. I think Nothing Was the Same, and is gonna win this because I hate Scorpion. I hate For All My Dogs. I hate Views. I hate Certified Lover Boy. There are certain songs on More Life where if he wasn't on it, it would have been a really good, great track. There's just other things out there that are better than this dude. There's different things out there that makes me realize there's no point in me listening to this guy. And it sucks because I was a big fan. It sucks because I think he has talent. It sucks because I feel like he is choosing to make hits instead of good songs. When you go through his hits, let's just go ahead and go through this real quick. Do I have Spotify up? Yeah, you're gonna see a lot of my stuff. Yeah, let's pull up Spotify. As you can see, I'm trying to listen to this dude, bro. Let's go ahead and go through this just real quick. One Dance. I guess that's probably one of his like biggest hits. That shit is a background sort of drink some wine, hang out with your girl, kickback vibes, whatever. I'm not mad at that. Passion Fruit, same thing. I really like Passion Fruit. That's one of my favorite Drake songs because it is kickback vibe. I'm hanging out, whatever. God's Plan. That's not a good song. It got carried by the music video, and we all know that. Jimmy Cooks. Jimmy Cooks worked because it was on that dance album, and people just wanted to listen to him rap, so they skipped all the way down to that and played that multiple times. I do think that the song is good. I think 21 Savage made the song. I think that beat and 21 Savage made the song. It should have been a 21 Savage song featuring Drake. I wonder how many times that has happened where it was just a song that 21 Savage or another rapper had, and then he was like, hey bro, let me be this, or let this song be mine so I can sort of push the song even more than it has to be. There's a couple songs like that where I'm just like, is this your song or is it somebody else's song? And you just had to hop onto it. What's another big song on here? Knife Talk. That's a very popular song from Certified Lover Boy. That song was carried by the beat. I really like 21 Savage on it. Project Pat, small part at the beginning was great. Drake was okay, but he really didn't add much to the song. What else is on here that I enjoyed? This shit was ass to me. I did like Champagne Poetry. That shit was ass to me. Take Care. I like Take Care. I think that there's great beats on here. This was, in my opinion, when Drake sort of realized what worked for him. There's not many quote unquote hard beats on this album. It's a lot of slower, vibey beats. I really like The Real Her. There's a lot of these songs that sort of sound like that The Weeknd could have been the main guy on it. And if I'm gonna be frank, I could hear The Weeknd on The Real Her with Lil Wayne and Andre 3000. I could hear him on Make Me Proud in certain parts. Imagine if Take Care was The Weeknd and Rihanna. Imagine if The Weeknd made Marvin's Room. Of course, like, it probably would have had some more Coke references involved, but that sounds like a Weeknd song to me. Again, not the whole album. There's songs where I think he did great on. I like Over My Dead Body. I like Headlines. I think this could have been a Weeknd song. I like Underground King. I like Lord Knows. I really do like this album, but there's tracks on here where I think it should have been The Weeknd, but Drake either bought it, Drake either told him, hey, you can get some money, you can get writer's credits, whatever. That's sort of how I feel about Take Care. For all my dogs, y'all already know how I feel about this shit. This shit fucking sucks. This sound like a J. Cole song featuring Drake. Drake ruined the fucking song with him being like, Claudine, Blaudine, Sardine, Gaudine, I'm gonna pack him up like some sardines. Who gives a fuck? You're on a song with J fucking Cole. This is supposed to be the song where you two go to fuck off. You didn't. You fucking suck. Slime You Out. That was the most boring hit from him I think I've heard in a while. SZA could barely save that shit. Luckily, he got with his baby girl, Sexy Red, and they made a hit right here. I enjoy this song. Not for Drake. I like Sexy Red's part. I like when SZA comes on, because that shit made me feel sexy when SZA come on. But I think Drake only had that first part, and then he was just gone for the rest of the song. Who else? What else is on here? I'm sorry, if I am loud, but y'all don't understand how I listen to albums, how I get ready for these types of videos is I immerse myself into the album, immerse myself into what he's saying. I look at the lyrics. I actively try to See if this is a good album all the way through. If you've ever tried to listen, and I'm not claiming I am a reviewer. I don't review albums like that. I would want to. That may be something I would want to do at some point. But as of right now, I'm listening for my opinion. But that shit fucking sucks. This shit sucks. Objectively, this shit sucks. I put it on. I'm just like, I'm gonna go listen to something else. On damn near half these fucking albums. Half the time I'm trying to just force myself to listen to this shit. And it gets nasty. It really does get nasty. That No Face shit was ass. No fees, no fees, no fees, no fees, no fees, no fees. Shut the hell up, Drake. Shut your... Oh, God, that shit makes me mad. Let's go through some more albums. I don't care about this. It should have just been 21 Savage. And he would have made this even better than it was. I felt like Drake seasoned a lot of these, like this whole album with 21 Savage. And 21 Savage made the album palatable. Palatable. I guess that's the word I'm looking for. But if this was just Drake, this should sound like a regular Drake album. This ain't Drake and 21 Savage. This is Drake featuring 21 Savage, but not true 21 Savage like he usually does. That's what that shit was to me. Get this shit up out of here. I'm just gonna go through all these albums because now I'm getting tilted. I'm not listening to that shit. What else we got? I enjoyed it, honestly, never mind. Because he wasn't rapping. We already talked about this, I think. Yeah. Dark Lane demo. Okay, fine. I don't return to any of this shit. I hate Tootsie Slide. I used to go back to the Playboy Cardi song because I thought it was funny. But I don't return to that. Oh, I hated this track. What else? Care Package. I'm gonna ignore this one because these are all sort of leaks, sort of throwaways. I enjoyed a lot of these. I enjoyed Trust Issues, How About Now, Motion, Draft Day. Of course, I enjoyed Jodeci Freestyle. That shit's really, really good. Girls Love Beyonce is great. Whatever. Scorpion. Haven't returned to it. I'm going to need to at some point, and I'm dreading it every single time I look at this. God's Plan. That shit was carried by the music video. I don't even think that the track is that good. I'm upset. That shit sucks. Mob Ties. That shit's funny. Should have kept the rest of this. This shit was disrespectful. More Life. He got away with it because he said that it was a playlist. Even this was alright. Views. If I'm on vacation, okay. But there's only a couple of these that are vacation tracks. Some of this other shit. Why he talking about a girl driving off and using his car to go get some fucking tampons? What's the point of that? I do like Too Good, but I really like this album because Future was there for us to get a break from Drake. This wasn't horrible, but there's also songs on here where I just don't give a fuck. And this is sort of where I'm just like, okay, this was when I was a fan of Drake. Nothing was the same. There's a couple songs on here I like. I do like this whole album. This is sort of where it like fell off for me. So I went on a long tangent, but obviously I got Nothing Was the Same winning this one. But this is just a rant / round 2. I just need him to do something different. Personally, I need him to get on different beats. I want a different flow. I want him to use different features. I want him to get on more songs where he's being challenged. I give him the same criticism as Anthony Davis, Karl Anthony Towns. Sort of give him the same sort of thing as Meg Thee Stallion currently. I think Meg Thee Stallion needs to switch it up. I think she has talent, but I think she needs to show something different. So just by my personal critique, who am I? I'm Fusion. I'm not that important. I'm not truly important to the rapscape. I wouldn't consider myself a true hip-hop head. There's a lot of music I do listen to. There's a lot of different artists I do listen to. Personally, he just needs to do something different. Because this shit is getting old. And this seems to be what a lot of people are saying, is that this shit is getting old. But that's all I got for you guys today. Tell me what you guys think in the comments below. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace.